Hey everyone, this is Andra, the Traveling and Saving Chief, and I will be discussing my budget with me for the 1st to the 14th of September of 2024. If that sounds like something that you're interested in, please stick around. All right, we are back. And if you're noticing my paper, this is my budget from last pay period, the 15th to the 31st of August. And I didn't know why my paycheck was lower than it has been in the past few pay periods. And I thought it might be because I moved into base housing, and that's exactly what it was. So I don't even remember, like, I did read how it was supposed to work, but I didn't like fill out any separate piece of paper. I mean, I signed the lease and did all the other things, but I guess I didn't realize it was going to move so quickly, which is fine with me. I just didn't know how that was going to work. You guys, I haven't lived in base housing since I was an airman, like in the 90s when I lived in the barracks. So anyway, it's been a long time. So, well, and housing is privatized now, so everything's probably different than maybe what it used to be. So anywho, that is why the pay was lower. So the pay will be lower again this month. And so I wanted to talk about that. And then in addition to that, I had said that I knew that my internet bill for the base housing here in Maryland was going to be $65.90. And I do know now to include that in this pay period for September, the second pay period, because that did get deducted from my account, actually the same time as the Colorado condo. So both of those came out at the same time. So that's good to go. So I just wanted to just address that for that closeout. In addition to that, I wrote down, I want to be better about itemizing travel expenses. So what I did is over here to the side in the margin, well, kind of sort of the margin, I decided to itemize all of what I spent on the extra things, because I think it's important that I do better with that so that I know exactly how to continue to stuff my travel binder. And that's this one. So this is my travel binder and I absolutely love it, but I want to make sure I'm getting this right, that I'm including every single thing. So the hotel for the night before in Fort Lauderdale was $98.53. And the three of us stayed in that and I paid for that. The shuttle to the cruise port, because we stayed in Fort Lauderdale and we cruised out of, I'm about to say we flew. We cruised out of Miami. That shuttle was $120, which actually was too much, but I didn't realize that till after the fact. So it's fine. I paid for that as well for the three of us. Then the Lyft that I took back from the cruise port to the airport, because I flew back home from Miami, that was with the tip $37.99. And then for shopping, you guys, I did so good. I only spent $94 and then $30. So that's like a record for me. And then gratuities for the cruise ship workers was $80. So that was, obviously that was deducted from my cruise account. My Carnival, like what is it? Sign and sail, sail and sign, something like that. You use your card to pay for everything. Okay, food in transit. So like in the airport was $18.37. And then in Grand Turk, I got a drink so I could use their free Wi-Fi and they didn't kick me out of there, which I'm sure they wouldn't have, but I just felt like, okay, let's just get a drink. Enjoy the music and all that good jazz. So that was $11.53. And then the wedding gift was $100. And then parking at BWI when I got back, the long-term parking was $77. And then in the casino on the ship, I spent, it was a 3% service charge. I only did $100. So 103. Wait, did I already do that? Let me go back through and just make sure. Hold on. 98.53 plus 120 plus 37.99 plus 94 plus 30 plus 80 plus 18.37 plus 11.53 plus 100 for the gift plus 77 plus 103 equals. So altogether, that was $770.42. And I did have my cash wallet, and I know I tipped like a couple of people, you know, $5 here, $5 there. That was out of my cash wallet, so I didn't keep track of that. And so I'm not as concerned about those things, although I know I do have a tip envelope in my travel wallet. So anyway, this was $770.42, and so that will be reimbursed from completed savings challenges to make up for all of this. Then I turned right around and went to Atlantic City and met Donna and her husband. In Atlantic City, we had a great time. So on that trip, let's start over. So I put $40 in the gas tank, and I still have gas because I drove my Prius, which if you know, you know, that Prius gets great gas mileage. Anyway, that was about $40 that I put in the tank. Then tolls, I don't have my final toll amount, but there were lots of tolls and they weren't cheap. So I'm assuming around $50. So we'll put that in. I'm going to put 50 estimate. I did look at my account, but I let it go too low and it actually went negative. And when it does that, the transponder, I just found this out. The transponder won't like just keep charging the transponder and then I can just reimburse it. I have to sit up and wait for a statement to come for every single toll, and then they can transfer it back into my transponder account for the Easy Pass. I was like, oh my gosh. The reason I didn't keep using the, what is it called, where it does like the auto, I don't remember what it's called, sorry, but anyway, they kept charging me like $30, and I was like, why do they keep doing this? I didn't realize I was using that much toll, you know, when I'm driving on some of these roads. But I guess I should have, like in hindsight, maybe just left that alone, because then I wouldn't have the headache of now having to wait for toll statements to, you know, get all that squared away. Anyway, long story short, $50 is what I'm estimating. I guess it was still a long story. Okay, gambling in Atlantic City was $120. I did not win anything, so that's what I spent. And then shopping, I bought one dress. It's super cute. I might insert the picture here from White House Black Market. Oh my gosh, they had a 50% off of clearance. And I had a coupon from the casino coupons. That's the only reason I even went in the store. And then the 50% off that they had off clearance was even better than the coupon. So anyway, all right, plus 56. And then fun, if you guys saw, Donna and I both went live. I rode the big wheel, the big Ferris wheel, and I went live inside of it. So if you missed that, go back and check it out. My video was like, I don't think it was more than 15 minutes in there. And then Donna went live as well. So it was kind of cool to see both views, like to see her with looking up and me looking down at them, and the water. It was beautiful. So altogether, oh, and any food or snack I bought came out of my cash wallet. So I don't know. I probably spent on that too. Well, I definitely ate, but I'm not really too worried about what comes out of the cash wallet. So altogether, that was $276.80. So again, this will also come out of the what am I trying to tell you guys? Completed savings challenges. All right, so now let's fast forward to the current situation. All right, and make sure you can see. Oh, this glare on the calculator. Let me see. That's glaring. Well, at least you can see the numbers and the paper. Okay, so now the budget for the 1st to the 14th of September, we're going to start with $26.97. And you will see a big fat negative here when we get to the bottom, and I'll explain that when we get there. It's going to seem kind of complicated, but I don't know. I think I can manage it. All right. So I said a few minutes ago about the rent for base housing. So the first month, my rent was only $1,760 because it got prorated from the, the 7th of August through the end of August. So that made it only $1,760. But then in September, it's going to be $2,200. So this $2,697, almost $2,700 is going to be even lower in the next few pay periods. So more to follow when we get there, but that's going to happen soon. So that's a $440 difference between the rent amounts. Okay. So I just wanted to touch base on that, and then we'll come back to that in a future budget with me. So the $26.97, we do have the Upstart loan of $771. That is a payment that I still have. I think I still have 2 years left on that, but I discussed that in my debt snowball updates. So more to follow on that. That leaves us with $19.26. Then for my daily wallet, we're going to subtract $500. And I thought about putting less in my daily expenses, because I'm not going to have as much to spend on fuel because I live on base. I'm literally like right around the corner from work now. And like now that I can cook, I plan to eat out less and do more meal prep. So that means that I have to finish getting my kitchen all put together, which I do have some of my pots and pans. I have made a few things, so that's coming together nicely. I'm really excited about that, but I'm not quite ready yet to make this adjustment. But as you can see, we have a negative, so we're definitely going to have to make some sort of adjustment here. But okay, so that leaves us with $14.26. Then for savings challenges, we're still going to keep, we were doing $600. We had to take that down to $500. So that leaves us with $926. And then my insurance went down, which I still think I should be able to get a better deal on insurance. So I'm going to look into that some more, but at least it's down from where it was. And this is life and car. Life and car. And then I have the valuable property rider. I think I was trying to tell you guys that before, but I couldn't remember what it was called. All right. So that leaves us with $679. All right. The storage unit in Colorado is $210. And like I said, my daughter has been reimbursing me. She didn't send me any money in August, so I might have to send her a little reminder that her mama could use that reimbursement, but it's okay if she doesn't. Okay, that leaves me with $469. Then the 100 envelopes is $163. I don't know what I was writing here, but I had a little scribble. That leaves me with $306 minus the HOA in Colorado of $85 and $40. So that's $125. That leaves us with $181 minus the Macy's payment that will be due is $102 minus the water bill in Colorado, which is $47.79, which equals 50. I'm just carrying over the 54 minus the Amex bill of $40, and then my business expense of $40. So that's where we're getting this negative amount. So I do have a buffer in my checking account. I don't leave my checking account, like I don't leave it at a, I mean, I know we're trying to do zero-based budgeting here, but let's just be honest. I don't keep, I don't do this all the way to the penny in my checking account. So, all right, back to the rent. That's why I wanted to talk about that a little bit more. So the rent that I receive for the condo in Colorado is $2,260. And the mortgage is just under $2,000. And that's only because I had the adjustment for the renter's insurance on the home rather than homeowner's insurance. So renter's insurance. So if you're a landlord, make sure, in case you don't know, make sure you change over your homeowner's policy to a rental policy, because that's only covering the structure, not all the belongings. The tenant should have their own rental coverage for their belongings that are in your home. And obviously I have rental coverage here where I am at in Maryland. So just in case you didn't know that, I kind of learned that over the last few months, actually several months, I learned that. Okay. And then, like I said, my Maryland rent is going to be $2,200. So this should all balance out once it's all said and done. It's just going to be kind of awkward because I have a separate allotment that goes to the bank account that I pay the actual mortgage out of. And then I just have to keep everything straight in my head. So you guys, having this written budget for me has been very helpful, because I make my notes on these papers. And then when I need to remember something or do something, I have it here to like check off and, you know, look back at my notes and say, what did I do? Okay. So this should all balance out. like I said, right now it's a little bit off. There's a $440 difference, which I'm expecting my next checks to be right around. So if these were about 2,700, I am expecting them to be like 25 something to accommodate the other $220 that would need to be minus 220. Yeah. So 24.77. So that's what my next check should be. But then in addition to that, I also will have another one of my 401k loans paid off. So then it's going to do another adjustment in the October paychecks. So you guys, it's just going to be a little bit messy right now while all these things get worked out. But in the end, I'll be fine. And this is with no side hustle money. And I will caveat that with, I did get my first YouTube pay and it was $114, and I didn't put that on here, but I probably should since I'm talking about it. There was some change too. I don't remember what it was. But thank you so much for all of you for running my playlist, for supporting my channel. You don't even know how much I appreciate you guys. And I know those of you with channels, you appreciate all of us that do the same. So thank you so much. I did get that. So actually, I mean, there's a surplus right there. And when I said no side hustle, I meant like I haven't been doing Instacart. I have not been doing Amazon Flex. I've not been doing DoorDash, and I've not been doing Grubhub. Like those are my side hustles. I haven't even had my counseling clients any sessions over the last few weeks, which is kind of good because I've been traveling so much. So I haven't even had any counseling income either. So things will get better. I've been, trying to give myself grace because I'm, trying to get the house organized and all that jazz. So everything's going to be fine. Just have to make those adjustments where possible. And I'm probably going to need to get back on my side hustling because I'm going to need a little extra cash to continue my debt snowball. Anyway, so the next part of the video will be stuffing the daily cash wallet. So that will be that $500 there. And then I do have a mini condensing, and I might enter it here in this video, or I think I'm actually going to put it into my Saturday collabs and causes video. And I am recording this on the 30th of August. So I didn't have to work today. It was amazing because we got a family day for the Labor Day holiday on Monday. And then they gave us Friday off too. So it was actually pretty amazing. I got a lot done today in the house. So, all right, I guess I've talked your ear off long enough. Thank you for being here. I hope you like my non-military nails. My Tiffany blue nails. I'm going to be so sad to take them off on Sunday. But anyway, all right, y'all. Well, actually, I can keep them on till Monday because I don't have to work. Yeah, so I'll take them off on Monday. All right, y'all. Have a good one, and I'll let you get to the next part of the video. All right, everyone. This is the cash stuffing for my cash wallet portion of the video. So I will start with, and this is the $500 over here that you just saw me budget for. And I can't tell if you can see the calculator. I really hope you can. But what we're going to do is subtract $54 for the next two 52 Fridays, which we are going to stuff the $19 spot and the $35 spot. So that's already here. So I've got the $19 already ready and the $35. So I'm just going to stick that in here. And I do make shorts for this challenge. This challenge is right around $1,000 already in here. It's thick. I cannot wait. Those monies are going to go to, they're going to go with the 100 envelope box to pay off my Best Buy City, which is my number 6 in my debt snowball. Okay, so that's taken care of. And then I'm also going to put $40. Oops. Whoops, what did I do? Ugh. 54 minus 40. Okay, 406. These $40 are going to go into Save 101, which we do with Donna in the Village. Donna Power by Creativity, and we are working on this particular challenge here. So I am ready to go for the next couple weeks for that one. So that is ready. All right, next up, we are going to put $200 into the food envelope. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 2. And that is for groceries and any takeout. And I am looking forward to cooking more and getting less takeout, but that is to come. I will need to get, okay, so for fuel, we're going to put 20, 30, 40. We're going to put $40 into fuel. I don't need a lot of fuel for the next 2 weeks. So we're going to put $40 into fuel. Okay, that leaves us with $166. I do need to get a beauty service. I have to get my nails, just a polish change. I'm hoping I won't need a fill. It's only been like a week and a half, but by the time I go, it will be 2 weeks. So they might just have me do a fill. So let's just we'll put the $66, make that even, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 5, and 6. We'll just make that even and put that into my beauty envelope. It will be time to get my eyebrows threaded again soon, but I think I can go another 2 weeks for that. And then the rest, we don't need anything for household. So the rest we're just going to put into the spending envelope. So we did 66 for beauty, and then this is $100 for spending. At least it should be. I probably should check it, huh? 10, 20, 30, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, and then there's the 100. Got some booty ones in there that we can spend and get rid of. All right, that is it for our cash wallet. It is nice and thick. I got to actually take my coins out. Oh, you guys, let's just do that now, because that's just making this thing bulky. I can explain why I have a salt packet in my like, why does she have a salt packet in her change in the change part of her envelope? That's so funny. When I was in the airport, oh, this thing is heavy, you guys. I'm gonna need to do a penny challenge video. My jar is getting heavy. So when I was in the airport, I had gotten some boiled eggs from the airport stand, and they give you salt packets. So I didn't want them to get moist, in the bag, the container that they were in. Sorry for the noise. And so I just put it in there because I knew it wouldn't get moist, and I'd still be able to use the salt packets. And I end up only needing one for the 2 eggs that I had in the little container. So anyway, that's why I had a salt packet in my change area. So anyway, all right, y'all, thanks for joining me for this budget with me and cash stuffing. I hope that you have an amazing day, rest of your day, whenever you're watching this video, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.